Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, Evening Edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us here tonight. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. As AI crafts roles like synthetic reality producer, investors might cheer as 20 hot stocks become seducer, while Murata's MLCC capacitor causes a stir, and Meta's copyright triumph is full of allure. Yet beware, for the legal dance is a complex sir. Stay with us as we unravel these intriguing narratives. Also in today's AI News Digest, early warning of cancer may be in poop. Rayfum Fiber secures $100 million for Indian expansion. Meta wins AI copyright case against authors. Now, today's breaking news. Breaking news. Mike Fleming Jr., F1 producer Jerry Bruckheimer takes you under the hood of Brad Pitt, Formula One vehicle, Deadline. Jerry Bruckheimer reflects on his 50-year career as a producer, discussing his latest project, an F1 film starring Brad Pitt. Despite challenges, including making a 60-year-old Pitt's role as a racer believable, Bruckheimer emphasizes storytelling and collaboration with industry talents like Lewis Hamilton to create compelling cinema. Meta wins blockbuster AI copyright case, but there's a catch: Wired. A federal judge ruled in favor of Meta, stating it did not violate copyright laws by using 13 authors' books to train AI tools without permission. The court found insufficient evidence of financial harm to the plaintiffs. This decision may influence future AI copyright cases, focusing on market harm considerations. Denis Villeneuve to direct James Bond film at Amazon. Variety. Denis Villeneuve will direct the next James Bond film with Tanya LaPointe as executive producer and Amy Pascal and David Heyman as producers. Villeneuve, an acclaimed filmmaker, aims to honor the Bond tradition while introducing new missions. Amazon MGM Studios praises his cinematic mastery, marking a new chapter for the franchise. When the Supreme Leader emerges, he'll be leading a changed Iran. BBC. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, after hiding during the Iran-Israel war, faces a weakened nation amid dissent and economic strain. The war devastated Iran's military, and Khamenei's leadership is questioned. Despite solidarity among citizens, calls for regime change grow, though foreign-imposed changes are unwelcome. WhatsApp rolls out AI-generated summaries for private messages. The Verge.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
June 25th in history. June 25th, 841. In the Battle of Fontenay-en-Puisay, forces led by Charles the Bald and Louis the German defeat the armies of Lothaire the Worst of Italy and Pepin II of Aquitaine. June 25th, 1658. Spanish forces failed to retake Jamaica at the Battle of Rio Nuevo during the Anglo-Spanish War.
Famous people born on this day. June 25th, 1971. Rod Kafer, Australian rugby player and sportscaster. Alan Fox. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Alan Fox, born June 25, 1939, is a former top-ranked American tennis player, coach, and author. He excelled in collegiate and professional tennis, winning NCAA titles and Maccabiah Games gold medals. Fox was inducted into multiple halls of fame, highlighting his significant contributions to the sport. June 25, 1970. Erkki Nuul, Estonian decathlete and politician. And now on to today's news.
Business news. The Roaring Twenties and the Depression Part 3, Roosevelt and the New Deal, U.S. banks and investors' role in the German recovery, the role of Germany's central bank, disaster looms, globalresearch.k. The article discusses the collapse of the U.S. banking system in 1933 and President Roosevelt's response through the New Deal. Roosevelt removed the U.S. from the gold standard, implemented Keynesian deficit spending, and established government programs like the FDIC and WPA to stabilize the economy and address the Great Depression. Murata pushes capacitor design with world's first 10UF50 VDC MLCC in 0.805-inch size for automotive applications, Financial Post. Murata Manufacturing has begun mass production of the GCM-21B71H106KE02, the world's first 0.805-inch size, 2.0 x 1.25 mm, multi-layer ceramic capacitor, MLCC. AI hiring startup MetaView raises $35 million to automate recruiters' admin work, SiliconANGLE News. MetaView Labs Inc., an AI recruitment platform startup, has secured $35 million in funding from investors such as Google Ventures. This follows a $7 million Series A investment from the previous year, with contributions from Plural, Vertex Ventures, and SeedCamp.
Technology news. Watch out for these 20 stocks in today's trade. Hindustan Unilever, PB Fintech, Mobiquick, ONGC, Wheels India, Axles India, Texmaco Rail, JSW Steel, JSW Energy, NHPC, Tejas Networks, SMS Pharma, Balaji Amines, Adani Total, Signature Global, Western Carriers, Solarium Green Energy, Ohm Infra, Kaiser Corp, Last Mile Enterprises, Business Line. Unilever announced that Magnum Holdco will acquire 61.9% of Quality Walls India. Limited Unilever plans to demerge its ice cream business into an independent entity, with shareholders receiving proportional shares. The global ice cream business will separate into the Magnum Ice Cream Company, expected to complete by Q4 2025. Meta comes out winner in AI copyright case against authors, SiliconANGLE News. A U.S. judge ruled in favor of Meta Platforms, Inc. in a lawsuit where 13 authors claimed the company illegally used their work to train its AI systems without permission. This decision marks the second significant AI copyright case of the week. Science News. Autofort update reveals breakthrough botanical formulation for hearing health support in 2025. Globe Newswire. Autofort has launched a new formula focused on holistic auditory wellness using over 20 plant-based ingredients. Designed as a nutritional support, it aims to enhance hearing through botanical synergy. Users report improved clarity and energy. The product encourages lifestyle habits for auditory health amidst rising digital noise exposure. Rafe & Feber secures $100 million to expand aircraft design and manufacturing in India. Globe Newswire. Rafe & Feber, an innovative Indian aircraft manufacturing company, raised $100 million in funding led by General Catalyst, marking the largest private funding in India's aerospace sector. The company focuses on end-to-end engineering solutions, developing advanced drones and UAVs, and aims to enhance India's strategic self-reliance in defense technology. Canterbury unveils $1 billion aerospace plan with workforce and diversity goals. New Zealand Herald. The Waitaha Canterbury Aerospace Strategy aims to boost Christchurch's aerospace industry by promoting local talent and lifestyle benefits like affordable housing. The strategy includes regulatory reforms, such as designating Tawaki National Aerospace Center as permanent test flight airspace to facilitate aerospace innovation with a non-military focus.
Today's obituaries. Boyd Adams. Brief Wikipedia summary. Boyd Adams was an American NASCAR driver who participated in one Grand National Division race in 1965, finishing 23rd. He retired after 15 laps due to a gas tank issue. Adams passed away at 91 on June 25, 2025. Rocky DeWitt. Brief Wikipedia summary. Rocky DeWitt, an American politician and Iowa Senate member since 2023, previously served on the Woodbury County Board of Supervisors. He worked for Mid-American Energy and the Woodbury County Sheriff's Office. DeWitt, a Lawton resident, passed away from pancreatic cancer at age 66. Richard Gerald Jordan. Brief Wikipedia summary. Richard Gerald Jordan, a 79-year-old American, was executed by lethal injection for the 1976 murder of Edwina Martyr in Mississippi. Despite admitting guilt, Jordan's legal challenges led to multiple death sentences before his execution. He was Mississippi's oldest and longest-serving death row inmate. Jerry Philbin, brief Wikipedia summary. Jerry Philbin, a former American football defensive end, played for the New York Jets, Philadelphia Eagles, and New York Stars. A key player in the Jets' 1968 AFL Championship and Super Bowl III win, Philbin was an AFL All-Star and part of the AFL All-Time Team. He died at 83. Denise Chabot, brief Wikipedia summary. Denise Chabot was a Canadian writer and journalist known for his award-winning novels, including L'Eldorado dans les glaces and La Province lunaire. He also wrote about Quebec's Abitibi-Témiscamingue region. Chabot passed away at 80 on June 24, 2025. Johannes Eide, brief Wikipedia summary. Johannes Eide, a Norwegian businessman and philanthropist, co-founded Eide Marine Services and contributed significantly to preserving Norwegian shipbuilding history. He received the Royal Norwegian Order of St. Olav for his cultural efforts and opened a coastal history museum in 2023. Eide passed away at 87 in 2025. Gaetano Morazzoni, brief Wikipedia summary. Gaetano Morazzoni was an Italian politician and member of Christian Democracy, serving in the Chamber of Deputies from 1976 to 1983. He passed away at 92 in Milan on June 24, 2025. Francisco Rebolo Lopez, brief Wikipedia summary. Francisco Rebolo Lopez was a Puerto Rican jurist who served as an associate justice on the Supreme Court of Puerto Rico from 1982 to 2008. Known for his moderate judicial opinions, he was often the swing vote in court decisions. He passed away at 86 on June 24, 2025. Diego Segui, brief Wikipedia summary. Diego Segui was a Cuban MLB pitcher known for his forkball, playing for teams like the Athletics and Mariners. He led the AL in ERA in 1970 and was the only player to pitch for both Seattle MLB teams' inaugural games. He passed away in 2025 at 87.
Health news. An early warning signal of a silent killer cancer may hide in your poop. Science alert. Researchers are exploring stool samples for early detection of pancreatic ductal adenocarcinoma, PDAC, by analyzing gut bacteria profiles. Studies show reduced bacterial diversity in PDAC patients. This innovative approach, using advanced sequencing techniques and AI, offers hope for earlier cancer detection and potential transformation in diagnosis and treatment. Administration targets Florida foster kids, migrant youth for deportations. Miami Herald. Child welfare providers are seeking guidance from the DeSantis administration after the state decided to hand over a foster care teenager to ICE, causing concern among the providers. Thailand moves to recriminalize cannabis, disrupting $1 billion marijuana industry. The Times of India. Thailand's government plans to recriminalize cannabis, reversing its 2022 decriminalization due to social issues and political instability. New regulations will classify cannabis as a narcotic, requiring prescriptions for purchases. The move impacts the rapidly growing cannabis industry, which had expanded significantly in tourism-heavy areas, raising concerns among business owners.
And now, a poem about today's health news, in the style of William Shakespeare. A poem about today's health news. In secret shadows, where foul disease doth creep, a silent whisper from the depths doth rise. Within the humble form of mortal sweep, a clue to cancer's guileful veiled guise. Yet heedless oft we wander unaware till nature's warning signs do us implore. For in our daily cast, dark tidings bear, the chance to halt the reaper's dread encore. In sunshine state where tender hearts should thrive, a storm of exile looms, unjust, unkind. O fostered souls in tangled webs survive, as migrant dreams by cruel decree confined. A land once beacon, now a place of woe, where youth unrooted face uncertain fate, yet from the seeds of such new hope may grow. if mercy tempered shall not be too late. Across the seas, where fragrant blooms once free, the herb once hailed, now suffers bound and caged, a green, thriving billion prosperous, now neath the law must alas disengage. Yet, as the wheel of fortune turns and turns, a cycle thus in constant
Entertainment news. 15 new jobs AI is creating, including synthetic reality producer, ZDNet. The article explores potential future job roles arising from AI advancements, such as AI agent interaction architect, AI audience strategist, and AI integrity analyst. These roles focus on managing AI interactions, analyzing audience behavior, ensuring AI outputs align with company ethics, and aiding non-technical teams in AI adoption. Netflix has a new animated movie that has 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. As someone who has already rewatched it, I know it deserves it. Cinema Blend. K-pop Demon Hunters, a Netflix original animated action musical, follows K-pop girl group Huntrix, who are also demon hunters. The film, praised for its unique world and catchy music, holds a 96% Rotten Tomatoes score. It's an uplifting story of self-acceptance and fighting for justice, drawing inspiration from K-dramas and music videos. New COVID wave scare campaign, a massive flop, biztalk.com. The article by Rebecca Barnett discusses a new COVID scare campaign in Australia, comparing it to the endless installments of the Marvel franchise. It suggests that the campaign is failing to gain traction or instill fear among the public.
Real sorry to report that we appear to have lost our voice. Artificial intelligence voice generation isn't working for some reason. This is just a little placeholder soundbite. Thank you for your patience, kind folks. Sorry, I have a lump in my throat. That is to say, AI voice synthesis has encountered a problem.
What do Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common? Same middle name?
Sorry, I have a sore throat today. In other words, AI voice generation has encountered an error. Sorry, I have a sore throat today. In other words, AI voice generation has encountered an error.